Euro USD. Now we are analyzing for the next week. Now we are based on the monthly chart. Alright. Based on the chart, since 2018 we have been in the correction as I draw here. Now we want to see whether this move will continue and is like we say is the start of the uptrend. That means this one can continue to go high. In this case, we will have the uptrend, correction, and the next move. This means whether it is the start, whether we call it the start or it can continue to go to this high or not. Alright, this means in this case this is the start of the uptrend, then we should expect the price go to this high, and what we are interested in the long term, we are interested in the buy setup. Okay, if we move to the weekly chart, based on the weekly we can see we had this move up, and since 2018 the price been in the correction, and all the way since 2018 all the way the price was downtrend. And if we refer to the MACD, we can see even after that the price, we had the divergence here. Alright, in this case when the price was around here we keep seeing the price dropping down, but the MACD was showing us the divergence. This means we were expecting the uptrend move, the reversal. Alright, but we didn't know when the reversal will happen. Alright, now we want to see based on what we have here. This means this one is a reversal which we were expecting since here. I mean whether since 2019 or if we refer to the MACD or not. And just now based on daily, weekly, monthly chart, I mentioned if this is the start of the uptrend, this means we are expecting the price to go to this high. And as we can see here, the price have been moving up quite sharp, and now we think that yes, this is the start of the uptrend, and what we are expecting is for the price to go to this level, and the long term we can look for buy. This is our assumption. Alright, but if we move to the daily chart, based on the daily chart first I need to mention when the price was here we had a few analyzers. One of our analyzers was that whether this one can drop down to this level before this go up, because we were expecting if we can get any downtrend similar to what we have here, then we can get the chart, can complete our analysis and we get uptrend, which I show based on the monthly chart. But we didn't get that one, and after getting this correction we get uptrend. And now what we can see here, mostly this is as I say is part of the uptrend, and for the long term we can look for the buy. Alright, now we don't have any buy setup based on the daily chart. Alright, but if we refer to the MACD we have a divergence. What we are expected for the next week or following weeks, if we get the correction here, whether from here or the price go higher, what we are expecting we get a correction similar to what we have here or deeper correction. Then from there we can look for when we get the correction, and then we can expect any trade setup, we can look for the uptrend, the buy setup if we get. Alright, now from there if we get the correction anywhere from around here, then we can, similar to what we have here, then we can put these two together as a flat. Then from there we are expecting for the uptrend. Alright, this is what we are more interested in. That means we need to wait for the correction. But one thing also we need to highlight here. How about based on the divergence we had here, this is a correction in relation to this, and then from there we get the downtrend. We are not expected to get this move now. Alright, and since this correction is too I don't know whether we call it too long in relation to this one or not, but at least we need to bear in mind that if we looking for any uptrend move, the buy setup, we should bear in mind that that there is a possibility of the reversal, and whether the reversal will be up to this level or lower level, we are not sure. That means we just bear in mind there is this possibility, and we should know how to manage our trade if we get the reversal. Okay, but as I say, we are not really not expecting to these things happen. And now what we are expecting, whether from here the price go higher here, we get the correction, then from there we look for the uptrend move. Okay. Now based on the forward chart also, we don't have any trade set up. As we can see, the price is just moving up, and then we move to 1 hour chart. Alright, for the next week, if we see the price continues going up and any trade setup whether similar to what we have here, in a small correction we can look for the trend move, and that's mean we can look for buy. But if we get any buy, we just after the price moved into the profit, we just move the stop loss to break even to protect our trade. The reason is in case we say we are expecting for the deeper correction before the price continue go for the higher, and as we see we don't have any trade set up, and we just follow the market for the next week. If we get any buy setup similar to what we have here based on the 1 hour chart, we just take the trade and move our stop loss to break even as long as we get to the profit. And if it's continue to go higher, it's good for us, but if we get the correction, deeper correction, then at least we can protect our trade. But hopefully this is the start of the uptrend, and it can go high and break the top of the monthly, just as I show on based on the monthly chart. And the only question is the move can be sharp or with a correction. That means if we move to the monthly chart, how fast this move can go, we are not sure. And if whether the price can be sharp similar to what we have here with the small correction, or we get the deeper, with the more correction. We are not we are not sure about that. We can conclude any buy setup we get, we just trade it, but we just bear in mind for reversal. In this case we just follow the market, and if there is any trade setup or update we just share in the group.